I fixed it. Chat, can someone check if it's fixed? Let me check. Yeah, it's fixed. There's no more chat now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, perfect. Nice, so we can just kind of leave YouTube. Okay, I'll say this once, chat. We're gonna stream on YouTube as well. This is not a sellout thing. This is not for more money. This isn't for more ads. It isn't. It is just to try out to see if YouTube streaming is good. So I can then use that and I can make the main channel into a VOD channel, okay? Now, what I had to do was I had to get LEC, LCS, LPL, and LCK to all allow YouTube streaming so my stream doesn't get fucking instantly taken down from restreaming their content because it's not whitelisted. And then I get banned instantly. But yeah, we'll try the YouTube stream for a bit. Yeah. Wait, why is there... Okay, yeah, we're good. Chat, this chat is ill. It's not for, if it was for more money, then I would have just fucking stayed on Twitch. Because then Twitch viewers are gonna go to YouTube, you rats. And I don't make money on YouTube live streaming, you fuck. You degenerate rat rats.
Jesus. Oh, shit.
Alright then. Okay, nice. Why is LEC not streaming on Sunday? Why do you think LEC is not streaming on Sunday? Why do you think? Take a guess. Take a guess why LEC is not live on Sunday.
I cannot play this.
Oh, Valorant Masters Finals are on Sunday. Oh, damn. Oh, let's go on Friday, Friday, Saturday, Monday instead. We can't stream on Sunday anymore.
Okay.
That's why.
Holy.
I mean, I get it. They own both. They own both products, and they want to maximize viewership on Valorant. So they're gonna obviously make it so fucking. They're gonna make it so the viewership is all on. Right. All I have to do now, chat, is close these browser tabs, and we're good to go.
Oui.
Yo, someone donated €5 and said, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. YouTube chat. Yo, I don't even know how to monetize YouTube chat. I don't even know how to monetize it. Oh shit, I also forgot the Fnatic banner because I re-downloaded Twitch. Shit! Hold up. You don't have Super Chat enabled? Yeah, I don't know what Super Chat is, cuh. I don't know what Super Chat is. I don't know what the members are. I don't know what... I don't know how to set up a donation button. I don't know how to set up anything on YouTube. But I don't need no Super Chatas. I got enough Super Yappas on Twitch already.
Oh my goodness.
My Twitch chat is full of
Holy cow.
Super Yappas.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. So we'll try one day of YouTube if it doesn't work very well, or... Did my phone just break? No, it didn't.
It was really hot.
Are people still playing Brand
It's
chat?
like I'm not the only one trolling. No!
You just got smoked, my guy. Since Pedro won't be covering T1 Academy anymore, they finished the split with a 2-0 victory in their final match and finished 9th place. Yeah, they were pretty much locked 9th place the second we watched their last game. There was not much they could do. Kinda shucks. A Dragon Ball theme park is being built in Saudi Arabia. 500,000 square meters, including Kami's house, Capsule Corporation, Beerus' Planet. Yo, these fucking Saudi oilers, man. How much money do they have? How much money do they have? Like, are they that bored that they're like, fuck it, let's make a fucking... Like, one of their sons was like, I love DBZ. Should we just make a DBZ park? And they're like, yeah, sure. Here's another supply of infinite money to do that. Here's another supply of infinite money. You had 700,000 followers on Twitch? Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty big. Yow! I'm not gonna marry you. Thank you all for the links. I appreciate it. My Twitch chat's kind of bugged right now, though. There's VCS drama. There are rumors around the VCS drama that one of the teams that have been caught thought to be caught in this problem. That one of the team have been caught or thought to be caught in this problem. What problem? Rainbow Warrior, who are currently last place. The coach of Rainbow Warriors has a history of betting and win trading. Currently, the whole team is being investigated. There's no way who used to play for GAM. Easy Love, Zin, and SJW. The rest, however, have a high chance of being one. For the rest of the league, they're still unknown. Really? Oh, we lost every game in the league, guys. Oh, fuck. Fuck, man. I'm just getting washed. We lost every game in the league. We lost every game in the league, guys. My bad. Oh, shit. New Ferrari to the studio. Who this? Don't mind me. Just driving my new Ferrari to the studio. Oh, shit. Interesting. Guess the league champion from their parents. Caedrel and Kale. Who's their parent? Wait, who's the son? The daughter? Bro, what? Is that Viego? I don't know, man. Kaisa is Caedrel's daughter? Really? Garen and Lux are the daughter of Kale. Annie, Gwen, Kale, Morgana, Seth. What the fuck? Sekiro practice. Play this game to boost your confidence. You'll probably finish it in 30 minutes. It says this item is unavailable in your region. Mom recognizes Rat King. I was watching Humble Life KT on YouTube an hour ago, and my mom, who has never been a big fan of video games, walked over and utilized the opportunity to prove her point. She pointed to the screen, and I kid you not, she said, "That guy in the bottom left, hunch over his screen, that is what will happen to you if you play video games your whole life. Just a pale rat." I could not hold in my laughter. What a surreal moment. Even non-league mothers will recognize and hail the pale Rat King. You're telling me your mother walked over to you and called me a rat on your screen? Are you kidding? Update, I got the job. I'm happy to say I received the offer to be Caedrel's full-time paid chatter. Joke, as an update from this post last week, I want to say I ended up getting a software engineering job. I originally studied to be a doctor, so this was a huge 180 for me. And this job is what I really needed to kickstart my career. Now that I finally have income, I can actually go to Worlds for the first time and steal you fellow reps. But alas, once my job starts, I can no longer stay up watching Caedrel streams. 07. Farewell. You have been employed. You have been employed, and I wish you the best. May the odds be ever in your favor, as they say. Is that what they say? Yeah, that's what they say. Farewell. Farewell. Farewell, Chatterman. The Rex and Death Story, all endings of Showmaker. Oh, we saw this, actually. We actually saw this. This is old video, right? Yeah, 2 months ago. We saw that. Y'all been really searching for that so many times, huh? Guma, can you see that? Mad Lions' worst weekend ever. What went wrong in voice comms? Is there a way to see Caedrel's patch note thoughts? Yeah, I never really do like big patch note rundowns because I'm not a number Andy, you know, like I don't read numbers and then give outcomes because I never really played League based on numbers and stats. All of my opinions from League came from like feeling out the items and the stats and feeling out the items and like the champions and the buffs and the nerfs. And yeah, that's basically how a lot of pro players come to conclusions. They're not very numbery. Now, that doesn't mean to say that I wouldn't sit there and spend an hour to figure out if it's good or not. But it just means that I'm more of a practical learner than a theoretical learner. Yeah, I read patch notes a lot, but like think about this. How can I describe it in a way that's digestible? Let's say a champion gets a small buff, numerical, like number-wise, right? He gets like base AD changes, right? There's so many nuance to base AD changes that you can never really tell for certain with theory whether it's good or not. You can have Rust estimates and probably say that it's probably good. Like, let's say Graves gets a 2 AD buff, right? He gets 2 base AD buff. Does that mean Graves is back in the meta? Well, a theoretical person can say, well, yeah, 2 AD is perfect. That's all he needed. But in practicality, or for example, theoretically, they can say 2 AD buff on Graves does nothing. It does nothing, 2 AD. But then when you play Graves and you clear, every auto attack for your clear is doing 2 AD more. So maybe you clear like a certain amount of time faster. And then, like, when you play it, it feels good. Like, it feels really good to be able to clear. Because, like, you full clear, you can get the crab first. You can push out jungle matchups that you weren't able to push out earlier. Like, for example, Nidalee counters Graves because she's AP into armor passive. And also she can clear faster and be at crab first, for example. But if Graves can clear faster now and then be there, for example, a little bit sooner or something... You know, when you play it in practicality, it's a lot different to theory. So I never really, like, come to conclusions on theoretical patch notes. I always, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I was part of the team that became the first team to go unbeaten 18-0 in history. Along with my teammate, we had a 32-game regular season win streak. Thanks to my deep champion pool, I'd say, here's a hint, Rumble. It's probably Huni, right? I think Fnatic had a turbo win streak. You get abused by your chat? Yeah. I do get abused by my chat. So yeah, but I don't dispute or argue with people when it comes to numbers. You know, if someone's like, I ran the numbers, this is probably really good, then I'll try it and I'll tell you if I think it's good or not. You know, it's like maybe if you're like a driver for Formula 1, you don't know the mathematical equation difference of the differential of the brake bias on a certain spoiler or some shit. I don't know. But when you drive the car, you can feel if it's good or not. You know? It's like when you play a jungle matchup, you can feel if the actual AD buff helps or not. I don't know how to describe it. That's the best example I can think of. My turtle watches Caedrel. Yeah, it's because the turtle is the slowest mammal, and he's trying to find the pace. And so he looks at my stream for the pace. He knows that he can find the pace from the stream. Wait, it's not a mammal? What is it? I thought this was a mammal. What is it? It's a reptile. Well, he's the slowest reptile then. I thought it was the slowest mammal. But he's the slowest reptile then, right? Funny English interview of Bang and Faker from 5 years ago. Oh my god, that was loud.
Why?
Funny.
Funny? How funny?
Very funny.
In what way?
힌트. 응? 힌트. 못 들었어. 상엽 had very bad dream, nightmare. He called me.
What did
Hey,
he say?
Hyunjik, if there, are you there?
What was the dream about?
He's got,
Wait, Bang's English is pretty good.
he's got something nightmare.
Then who is the life of party in SKT?
힌트. 몰라.
Wait, why isn't Faker doing the English? He played in NA? Yeah, but this is before he played in NA chat. This is 2000...
And Warp,
I don't know when.
What's so funny about it?
just saying.
Or is it after?
주만지?
Chai, is it after or before? Because this is 5 years ago, but he was in... This is 2017. Yeah, these are the 2017 jackets.
What is the thing that makes you
Oh, let's hear
happy
Faker speak
nowadays?
English.
I'm just playing League of Legends.
Wait, hold up! Hold up, you mother sucker. Is he speaking a full...
Playing League of Legends nowadays, and I don't have any others.
And why do you like daddy jokes so much?
힌트. 못 들어.
Why do you like daddy jokes
Daddy?
so much?
It's because he is the daddy, bro. He's the father of the LPL.
아재 gag. Oh, I don't like that now. That's not funny. Yeah.
What made you change your thoughts? You used to like it.
I usually using that jokes to my teammates. They don't react anything. But
Bro, his English is
I don't
insane.
like to say that.
Then any message for your fans?
We lost 4 games recently, but so we are going to playoffs. Okay.
Okay.
Our goal is our goal is go to finals.
He almost said fuck.
Our goal is to go finals. So shut up.
Cheer up.
So okay.
So last time, Prey said he loves you from other teams.
I love fake.
Aww.
You're still my number one.
Aww.
거기에 대해서 한 말씀 대답을 해주셔야 되잖아요.
감사합니다.
아이 그래.
Then would you like to send him a message on camera?
Look at his face.
Thank you.
여기까지가 SK텔레콤의 테이커 뱅 선수였습니다.
Thank you.
안녕.
Thank you. Would you marry Bang? No, I wouldn't. I had lunch with Bang and Jisun. Bang's English is really good. In 2022 Worlds, we went for lunch. And Bang's English was crazy good. It was, obviously, she had to translate some things from every now and then, but yeah, it was really good.
Final week of the Spring Split regular season, live from the Riot Games Arena in Berlin, Germany. I'm Laure, and I will be joined by GB and Aragon.
Why are we
today as
watching
see
the region
Gen
that lost to
X entering the
NRG?
studio. They're gonna face
Why the
Slow
fuck you gotta
in
be
the
so
first game
weird about it,
in
man?
an almost
Chat,
marathon
ads are gonna run
match
now,
with
and then
the
after the next draft, but then ads will be fine forever. I just have to push them now so you don't get them. It's really dumb and annoying. I'm sorry, you can close stream. But I have to push the ads early so the people, when they come later, they don't get fucked by them.
But it's all good.
It's
Still
fine.
300 LP, you're still up there. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah.
We don't count LPs here. We count LEC victories. And looking at the standings and how things unfolded last week,
3
Fnatic,
Caedrels!
G2 locked in playoffs.
Shut up,
But guys, I want to spend a bit of time talking about Fnatic, especially. What an amazing comeback here in spring. They're even stronger than they were in winter, and they're the clear top teams we have in the LEC right now.
There's not
alongside
3
G2.
Caedrels. If they count LEC wins, like Lore said, there's only 1 Caedrel, okay? Because neither of those two have LEC wins.
Not even challenge them. They
They
did
beat them last
dumpster
week.
them, and then being Smolder, being the champion,
That's me.
keeping G2 in that game, that was way longer than it should have been.
That's
but
me.
I absolutely love what I saw, and I love seeing the growth from Fnatic. I really hope they continue with this moving forward to playoffs.
What made them really strong last week?
Doesn't matter. It's not about how many playoffs you make. It's how many playoffs you don't make and get back up. And motherfucker, I had to get back up a lot.
I mean, we saw Oscar solo killing. We saw Noah and Jin getting 2v2 kills down bot side.
Chat,
The
my
whole
phone
team
is
seems to
broken.
be bought on the train of we're going to play through Razok. He can have prior lanes and do what he likes. So I think the team is just coming
And then
together
minus
at the right
fixed.
time.
It's amazing to see them come
Yeah,
together
it's about how many
this
times you
way
get
when
knocked
we think
down
about
and get
who
back up
joined
again.
them
Motherfucker,
today.
I got back
Rise
up again a lot of
versus
times.
Vitality and Heretics, who with 1 win here will lock playoffs as well. And here I have a different approach for both these teams
Bum
because
bum
Vitality,
bum
we saw
bum
some good
bum
things in
bum
winter
bum bum
that
bum
translated
bum
into
bum
spring
bum
here,
bum
but
bum bum.
Heretics
I used
changes
to.
they made are paying off so well.
Yeah, I mean,
Got
it's
up, you
two
mean
completely different
got
things, right?
out?
As you mentioned yourself, Vitality had the
Yeah, I
luxury
got
of just
knocked out
continuing to
eventually.
build on the foundation they already laid out, whereas Heretics.
Wow,
on the other
Fnatic's
end,
first
it's
place,
well,
huh?
We got rid of Kaiser, which.
Wait,
by
what
all
comes first?
means
A,
did
B,
perform
C,
well,
D,
so
E,
Trimby
F,
coming in, of course,
G.
Trimby deserved that,
F,
but we
F
think
comes
it's gonna
first, so
be
why
that
is
much
G2
greater.
first place?
And then Svaro as well coming in instead of Perks,
Why is G2
which
above
like,
Fnatic?
okay,
It
you
should be in
knocked out
alphabetical
two
order.
substitutions. Your winter was already
And
horrible.
Fnatic has the head to get
Now
it
coming
against
into
G2
spring,
frauds.
they've just completely gelled together, and
So
I think
why
one
are
of the
they below
reasons I
them?
really love
Can you
this team
explain that
is
to
how
me?
well they
Actually,
integrated-
no, I'm
they
actually.
integrated Svaro
Yo,
and
I'm actually kind of
Svaro
upset
into
about that.
Yeah, I want to just harp on that. I think the way they're using Spyro, especially
Yo,
in this meta, I
some
think
dude,
it's kind
thanks for
of
3 euros.
fortunate
He
with
says,
the meta
what's your
they've
opinion
gone
on
bringing
any
in mid
bot?
lane right
Do you
now,
know
it
what
feels
happened
like
to him?
mid
Look at his
lane
OPGG.
is kind of one of the most
What do you mean,
plug-and-play roles in the
any
game.
bot?
When
What
you
about
look at
any
the
bot?
champions that you can bring in, they're kind of just we get priority and we move. It's very, very simple. There's no mechanics. You know, you don't have your B1 Akali's like Perks had to play with the meta back last split. So just an easy meta to work with, and they're doing extremely well.
I agree that the meta helped them.
Could have done Nico last split as well. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Sure.
We would say this, and also for me, it's not easy to implement a rookie especially in what seems to be a doomed situation, GB. And for me,
Who the fuck
even if you're
Rumble
gonna
ulted
take
him,
those
man?
push and roam, champions and control champions in the game and
Wait,
facilitate
he's
the rest of
mega
the team,
running it.
You have to find these engages.
Oh.
And
He's
you
having
also
mental
have to
struggles?
be strong enough to put on with the pressure.
What do you
that
mean
we
he's
have.
having mental
Yeah, and
struggles?
I think,
What happened to
I
him?
think it's about time that he was actually here. We saw him win EMEA Masters and then
Yeah.
was swapped out for Ruby back then, which was, I mean, it was not a decision I would have made. And I think that it was only about time that he got to showcase what he is really capable of. So
Don't
yeah,
look at
big
Broken
up
Blades
Saro.
You're
OPGG.
talking about Vitality, one last word. Healy more stable, helping the team tons here.
What happened to...
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people
yeah, he needs to stop
was,
playing if he's got mental issues. He needs to
doubting
chill out a
him, saying
bit.
especially out of the
Obviously,
performance
I don't
of
know him,
Winston,
so I
but feel
can't
like it's
really...
just a circle of Hilly.
He's got a
It's like,
drug
you
addiction.
really are
What?
Ninja, you're not that good.
He's
but
playing
you're
Rec
actually
side
good
top,
again, and then,
BB?
oh, you really are that Ninja, and then like it's just a wheel of Hilly. It keeps spinning and it keeps just changing the well, the kind of picture that it's showing.
One last word on the bottoms of the standings that we have in the likes of Giant X and
Rec
Rogue.
side top?
1 and 5 right now.
What is Humanoid
It's
playing?
almost do or die here, as I was saying. Aragon, one has to win today to finally maybe have the hope of
Kog'Maw
catching
mid?
up with the rest of the.
Ah, hell nah, bro.
Who will actually win? Because I feel like a lot of the issues are very similar between both teams. Where, you know, for example, Rogue struggles a lot with proactivity.
Kog'Maw mid.
And Zoelis as well as the synergy there. Giant X,
What are
they're
we
struggling with plus
doing?
A bunch of issues as well with, for example, compositions that are too hard for
There was
them.
a Twitter post
So
about any
it's
bots,
really
really?
a case of, you know, who makes less mistakes, I feel
What's
like.
Caps
We're
playing is my
entering the
question.
final days of the spring split here in the regular season, and we're near the end of the road for two teams. It is time to take stock on what of the situation and see who will rise and fall.
Annie, Caitlyn. Why is he playing AD carry? I guess he got filled.
All right, gentlemen, we have two investors here looking at how the market has trended over the last 2 weeks. And our
Oh my
investors
God,
are
investing.
not happy. Give them a glimpse of hope. You are the experts that we need. We need more information on who will rise and who will fall. Starting with RG.
Well, I can tell you who's gonna fall.
They look
Rogue
like
and
an
Giant
absolute
X, they're
free
trash.
fall
Both.
Since Malmö 2 years ago, nothing is going right for them. GB, give us a leap of hope here. What should we sell?
Calm
should
down,
we stay?
calm down,
What
calm
is-
down, pipe down, right? It is completely blown out of proportion, okay? You stay, you are not selling, you can buy now if you want to, it's so low as well, like Rogue is where it's at. You even talking about substitutions. Substitution, what role did they sub out?
It was, in fact, top lane.
It was top lane, right? We are on top, on top, on top, on top here with Rogue. Nothing can go wrong right now. You stay, you buy, you want to buy into it.
Now, GB, let's got it. Are you invested in this?
Rogue is dog shit.
Right now, there's nothing here. I just think it's a great decision. I just
There's
want
not
what's
3
best for the
Caedrels on
people out there.
screens.
Are they rise or are they gonna fall? Do you think they can come back up here?
Now, I mean,
It's not looking great for them.
There is not
looking
3
so
Caedrels
good.
on the
So
screen, chat.
Losing is improving, so the more we've been losing, the more there's room for improvement.
Wait,
and
what?
because of that right now, Rogue might be the most improved team that you can find out there, because no one loses more than them, except maybe GX, but it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
You just saw the B-roll.
What do you mean
here.
there's
Like,
4 of
look
them?
at this.
I
Are we
can't see
talking
what's
about the
happening
same
on the
org?
screen right now. My eyes are not even closed. I can't see what's happening. I refuse to look at what's happening. And honestly, it's about faith. If you don't have faith, then why are you even here? Okay, so whatever's happening on your screen, forget about it. Look at the screen behind me. Look at the screen behind me. It says fall. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Now it says all. And what's that? Yeah, you're going. Boom! All in, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All in on Rogue. Bye, bye, bye. Keep at it. Don't leave. Have faith.
Have faith, and that is the argument we needed for our investors today. Aragon on GX, what is going on? We
What do you
were
mean this
promised
guy
a
is as
new
delusional as Caedrel?
hidden tech from Czech Republic. It did not pay off at all, and I don't know. For me, what was just a fawning line is just a flattening line right now.
So I want you to cast your eyes back to 2023.
You're gonna sell me
Spring
Giant
and
X?
Winter, 10th place for GX. But come summer playoffs, 2nd place. So what happened?
It doesn't
We've
look great
seen-
so far.
Yeah, we've seen that they have the potential to make these miracle upsets and come back into
Hold
these.
up, hold up.
actually-
I'm checking my calendar right now. What month are we in? What season are we in right now?
I'm not saying it's a perfect correlation.
This guy could
but there
defend
is
Caedrel's
potential
Aatrox.
here for these kinds of
What do you mean,
miracle
man? My
upsets.
Aatrox is
Despite the
good.
lows,
My Aatrox is good.
I'm not confident here, Aragon. I want more. I want
keep
to.
going.
My
Let
Aatrox
me
is
keep
good,
going.
chat.
So
I'll get back to
MTK,
it.
their win versus
When I get back
MTK,
home,
they
you're gonna
have a clear
see
formula.
a new me.
From Rumble for
Next
Odo
week we got
to
the
Japanese
we got
Yone
the
and Patrick. They can
the
pull these kinds of points off
next week we
big
got the
potential
Apex
side
tournament.
lane.
Okay, and then after
They
that,
don't have the energy, they
I'm
don't
going
have
back to the
fire
tap,
for this.
back to the
My last
tap,
point, Law.
back to
This is
Wank
gonna
One.
win you over. I've seen
Alright.
your match history. I've seen that you play a lot of Zyra.
All right.
When are you going
Somebody
back
I'm
to
wrong.
Berlin? I'm going back to Berlin in a
My
couple of
stats
days.
team, my analysts, the entire department of the LEC is indicating that Zyra jungle could be picked here by Peach.
Yeah, screw this. I'm investing. Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
I don't have it. I forgot it. I forgot
Give me
it.
one phone. Genie, over to you. Interview with Odo and then Ignore. I need one phone right now. I want to invest, guys. Please.
I think I should start my third Riot account. What do you mean?
Thank you so much, Lore. Hi, everyone. I'm joined here with Odo and Ignar ahead of your games.
Odo and
against
Ignar.
Rogue. How are we feeling today? Because this is a very, very important match in terms of the standings for
Wait,
playoffs.
chat, is it Giant X versus Rogue?
I'm going.
Are you kidding? Wait, that's a banger.
Probably the most important
Yo,
match
that's
of
a
the week,
banger.
given that
Yeah.
they're a direct competitor to the boys at the bottom.
Yo.
There's KC and MDK as well, I think. So
It's
we're gonna be
match of the
paying
week.
Close attention to that as well. But yeah, I think for us is
Yo,
do or die
get the
with this
standing
game because
desk
I
up,
feel
get
like
the standing
if
desk up.
we don't win this game, then I'm not sure mathematically if we have decent chances to still make it through. So yeah, this win is
Yo,
what's
standing
going
desk for this one. Hell
And how
yeah.
does that make you feel, Ignar, in terms of the pressure that's
Hell
on
yeah.
for this game
Oh,
particularly?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I don't know.
Oh,
about
hell
pressure.
yeah.
I don't feel that much, but
Can you
just more I care is I feel like if we lose here, I think we will be high chance last place. That's my feeling. And I don't
Welcome
wanna
to
be
my world.
last place.
I'm like Viper.
So
10th place.
I just want to win.
what place
Welcome
would you
to
like
my
to be if it's not
world.
last place? First?
First, I want to go playoff.
Yeah, me
And
too.
then second, I want to be top 5.
Yeah, I said that as well.
That's my goal.
No, he's
Okay,
going
that's
through
a
the same
realistic
copes
goal.
that I went through.
I believe in you. But in terms of making it
I
to
want to,
playoffs,
I want to
or
not
the
be
prep
last.
as
I
well
want to make
coming into this
playoffs. I want to
able
be top
make it to
5.
playoffs,
Oh, there's
what has
4
that been
spots
looking
for
like?
Worlds. Wait, all I have to do is get top 4 for Worlds, and Mad Lions is in the league. Wait, Mad Lions won the league, but we just 6-0'd them in scrims.
Had meetings
Oh,
in
our
off
region's
days
just
and
trash.
stuff to kind of try and
Oh.
brainstorm
No,
what's
I'm kidding, our region wasn't
going
trash, they were
wrong
good.
and what's been going good as well, because it's important to look at that as well. So yeah, I feel like we've been doing as much
Why
as
is the
we
YouTube
could,
chat disabled? Because
to,
I don't have moderators
given
for
in
it,
such a
and
short period of time, you can only
I
really
can't
apply
read it anyway.
Band-Aids.
So people are gonna get like, see, there's gonna be one
yeah,
guy in the
for us
YouTube
it's
chat.
really
He's gonna keep
important
coming
to
in. He's gonna be like,
focus on what we
Caedrel,
have been doing
Caedrel,
really
why
good.
don't you read the YouTube chat?
Maybe it's not a
Yo,
lot of things, but still,
yeah.
and making it
Motherfucker,
through so
you'll get
that
me
we
banned.
can, buy ourselves a little bit more time
What
to
standing
fix
desk is it?
the
I don't know.
issues
It's
that we've
one
been
with
having.
stands.
When you're looking at what has been going really well for you, Ignar, as an individual player, what do you think has been going really well in the bot lane or in terms of the synergy with the rest of the team?
I think
Ain't no
as a
desk
bot
isn't
lane,
going
I think
up,
me and
you're going
Patrick
down.
Doing quite good laning phase these days. So I feel like I feel good with Patrick. And then as a team, I think we are struggling a lot about like I still think we didn't see the plays that everyone want to do.
Chat, did anyone try and
good
design
team
human
need
wings yet?
to- Need to have a like clear call. Like everyone need to see same thing. Then it should be good play. But for us, we struggling about something like that. So.
Did they work?
But I think.
Why
like
has no one been like, wow?
2 days scrims were
Icarus?
better,
Who's
so
Icarus?
I believe we can do it.
Promising.
Icarus.
That's good to hear. You're talking about band-aids.
The fuck
and
is
you mentioned
this,
as well, like,
man?
the fact that maybe the team is not all on the same page when it comes to calls. Is there
A
particular
PvE
band-aid
survival
for
game?
this
What do you mean
game against Rogue
Icarus?
that you're looking to implement, Odo?
Not really, because I feel like a lot of time when we lose, it's us shooting ourselves in the foot. Our early games have been all right in most of the
Greek
games.
mythology.
And just come mid game is when we start struggling a lot.
Yeah, but Greek mythology is fake,
so
chat.
No, I would just say we.
It's not
we
real.
need
It's
to
a
listen to
story.
each
It's
other
made up.
a little bit more.
And Ignar, for you, this game, anything that you want to focus on individually when it comes to Rogue?
Individually, I think I want to beat bot lane first, laning phase.
The only thing I knew
so
about
can
Greek
move around
mythology
and
was
then
there was a city.
help, like first
Yeah,
tempo
there was a
for the
city.
map, and then
And basically they
control.
came to the city,
So
Poseidon,
individually, I just want
and
to have a good laning phase today.
and
Okay, good laning phase.
the
I
other
think everybody
person,
loves that.
and they were
We'd
like,
love to see
we
that.
can
Thank you
give
guys so
you
much. Your early game has been great, so I'm sure
seawater
we'll see that.
or
good luck
olive
with
oil.
Your game and
and they chose olive oil. And I was like, that's pretty
Thank
based.
you very much, Jenny. And obviously, good luck today, Ignar. It's a tough one.
You remember that story?
For both of these teams today. I'll be honest.
Athens?
This is not where either of them wanted to be. There are so many games where I'm sure they would have loved to say in week 1 or week 2, hey, this is the game that kind of defines our season. Now in week 3, and this is the game that defines your season. You are in the muck. You are in the shit. And if you do not climb out immediately, if you do not win here,
Hey, he
it feels
swore.
like it's just
Yo,
over.
Dracos, you said a bad word. You said a bad word.
As well. You kind of have to win this and then catch the other teams that already have 2 wins as well. So
Wait, let me
it does
check.
get very, very difficult for both these squads. But it starts with a win here today.
Who's
and
winning
I'm
in the
curious
elite?
to see exactly what kind of form both these teams
Wait, they're
come out with,
both
because it
1 and
feels like
5.
at least the mid game is kind of where both these teams.
This is my kind of game.
And I think that's where we keep.
I love this shit. Hell yeah.
For me as well. I think
1
draft
and 5.
is also going to tell us a lot.
No, that's some good shit.
Had,
hell yeah. Yo,
I
get
think
me into
older
draft.
styles maybe than their record would indicate. I think Rogue
Yo,
have been
alert
very
box is gonna
focused on
disappear now.
drafting winning lanes and kind of playing through picks that require you to snowball leads very effectively. And for GX, similar story. They played things like the Ash Forest. They tried it out, and they leveraged it well in the early game, but so many little inconsistencies, little individual
This is
missteps
the kind
made
of
these
game that
compositions
Caedrel would
were
not int
harder to
in.
execute, and were well executed early.
What do you mean that
fall
Caedrel
apart
would
in
not
that mid to late
int in?
game.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just like how you get different members of the team to interact with each other, right? Like, it feels like Peach is kind of getting caught out on his own quite a bit, not syncing up with Ignar to get vision in the mid to late portion of the game, right? And then, as you say, for looking across at Rogue as well, it kind of feels like a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes it's people getting caught
Get me into
out.
game. Get me into game, bro.
More often than not, though, it feels more like
Get me into game.
get to an objective fight, and they just aren't willing to pull the trigger.
Good
when
morning,
they
your
should.
skin
And
care
then
is
it's
on
that
point.
inconsistency
Yo,
and
thank
that
you, Waz.
lack of threat that lets their opponent get a lot of footing in those situations and then come out.
Why are you saying nah?
Yeah, and those are the kind of errors that, you know, against two teams who have had.
Is you standing, my guy? Yeah, hell yeah.
Similarly shaky mid
See that?
games. I'm curious who's going to be able to find consistency here, or
See
if
that?
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
chat.
battle of,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
go
it's a lot of
downstairs real
mistakes,
quick
it's
and get a
bit of
drink.
ballroom brawl,
Okay,
maybe
hold
instead
up.
of a clean game of chess.
Was that funny? Was that
I
funny?
do want to see kind of an uptick, and I would love to see
Ooh, are we in
simplification
draft?
on both
Hell
sides
yeah.
in terms of the strategy that they bring to the table today. Of course, you've
What do you mean,
only
dice of
got
cringe?
a very
Mean
tight
it's left?
practice week. It's only 3 days, you know.
Kalistas Moldervarus, Senna or Ena Poppy.
So 18 games to redefine how
Stop
you want
saying
to play
dice
the
of
tall
cringe.
task. We'll see if teams fall back on
What is
they
it?
know,
First
what
big
is
Vi?
comfortable, or if they try something new.
First
For
big
now,
Vi?
lots of
No,
80
if this was
carry
Korea, they would
Spencer
first pick
Spencer
Ari,
scaling, as well as the two
or they
early
would
game
first
80
pick
carries or
Lucian.
lane dominant 80 carries.
But yeah, it's EU, so that ain't happening.
Poppy and Orion at the last two bans.
Vi got to be picked up here. Vi is an incredibly strong pick that we oftentimes see banned away, so it kind of gets forgotten about the strength of it, but it just sets you up so well.
Oh, here comes
Also
Ari.
makes it difficult for things like Zeri.
Don't
which I
pick
imagine
Zeri,
would
don't
be
pick
relatively
Zeri,
high
don't
priority
pick
with the
Zeri,
benchmarks
Rogue.
that are
Come
here,
on, don't
but
use
also that
your
sets you up
brain,
very
don't
well
pick
for,
Zeri.
oh, I can go for a more aggressive
Oh,
mid-lane
let's
pick
play
as
against
well,
Vi
where I can
Talia.
actually play
Yo,
to
they can pick
sync
Talia
up
on
with this
2.
Vi,
Why are we
punish
playing
any
Zeri
sort of
against
pick like
Vi
Yari,
Talia?
it's even
I don't.
going out that way.
I don't.
Talia,
Like,
it
what
works
the
very
fuck?
well there 'cause it's the point and click
What are they
CC
doing?
into a nice little flick back.
Yeah, and I like having that combination, especially. We saw G2, of course, punished previously when they went for the Lee Sin.
If they pick Nautilus as well, can you imagine how unplayable it is for Zeri?
Exploitable, but the absolutely 100% guaranteed CC
Vi Talia
that Vi brings
Nautilus?
is always good to have.
That'll be
Giants, though, known
crazy.
for drafting, I would
Yeah,
say
do it, do
more
it.
volatile bot
Go
lane
back.
matchups. A
Let
lot
them
of
play
times
Zeri
champions
Braum, who
are
cares,
very
man?
good at one thing or two things, something
Ooh,
like the Ash Forest,
Rakan's
they're gonna
good
be
because then they
pressure,
can't play
maybe fall
Braum,
apart
but then
mid
they
to
play
late.
Nautilus.
Would like to see the Rakan, maybe a trip back to simpler times, to simpler.
This is gonna be a
lane
shit fest,
matchups.
bro. I hope this is
I was gonna
50
say
kills.
maybe actually take the
These are the kind of
80
games that I
side
live
here,
for.
go for the Zaya instead, 'cause
These
I
are the kind of
definitely
games
feel
I
like
live
as
for, bro.
this game starts to go on, or sorry, as this draft starts to go on, you're gonna get more and more of those 80 carries banned, right? So you ban away Zaya here. Maybe you're worried about something else here in the 80 card, well, like a Kog'Maw or some other, or a Aphelios maybe actually would be more likely. So ban
Just pick-
Zaya, ban Aphelios.
just pick
and be
Lee
like,
Sin,
what
just
the
pick
hell are
Lee
you gonna
Sin,
play in
pick
that
Lee
bot
Sin.
lane role? And especially with the Rakan, having something like maybe the Jinx come back could be an option, but the
Did
Jarvan
this
now coming
motherfucker
through, it
just
gives
pick
you that
Jarvan
definitive engage tool alongside
against
the threat with
Vi
Yari.
Rakan?
It feels like a lot of these
What?
hyperscalers that lack mobility are going to struggle with what Rogue are drafting here.
Yeah, and Rogue an opportunity to ban away maybe any of
Why
the
the
more
fuck are they
mobile
playing
options that are
Jarvan?
waiting in the bottom lane. You already have
Oh,
Talia,
we
who's
can
gonna be
ban
very vulnerable
we
to
can
that
ban
cataclysm.
Kai'Sa,
Obviously,
and we
Rakan
can
can be able to
ban
get out, Vi can be able to get out,
we
so
can
not the biggest threat to either of
ban
them, but if you can hit both
what
of
else
the
has
more
a dash?
vulnerable carry roles, that'll be fantastic to have. So
Zaya?
Kai'Sa will hit the bench, and well highlighted.
Why didn't they pick Renata on 3 or fucking Nautilus on 3? Why did they pick Nautilus or Renata on 3? Why? Well, there's Renata ban. Now here comes Nautilus ban from Giant
Rogue
X.
fans here today. Rogue need that support, as do Giant X, right? Tough
Man, I
spot
don't
to
like
be really
Rogue's
highlighted.
drafting, bro.
Kai'Sa
What the
banned,
hell?
Renata now banned, of course. Split ban or split choices in the first pick phase, so some room to exploit maybe smaller champion pools.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the Zaya ban come through here, and then Lulu on the opposite side. Lulu's Zeri is a menace, and Lulu's also very, very good.
I don't
into
like
Rakan
Rogue.
as well, because you can whimsy him as he goes in. For
Welcome
the
to the
so
battle
more
of
than likely going to see that, but the
the
Rumble
week.
ban instead. I'm kind of surprised
The
because
week.
like, Zaya is perfect here. You end up with a lot of. Yes, you'll have to flash out the Cataclysm, but even just the fact you have that self-peel with the ultimate
Rumble
means it's going to
ban.
be a little bit more difficult for the follow-up on Rogue.
Why are they
to
banning
really nail
Rumble?
you
Oh yeah,
down.
Odoam
I think
is Rumble
here,
merchant.
Lulu should be the ban for Ginex. If not, I think that's just such a solid pickup for Zone.
Lulu, let them have Lulu, bro. Fuck Lulu.
When you say
I think they should ban Nautilus.
And Rumble though, because this is a guy who likes to play
Aatrox
aggressive,
Ben.
who likes to sometimes even overforce plays.
Bro, let
He's
them
been
have
caught out
Lulu.
repeatedly a lot
If they
in
want
a
to
lot
play
of the previous
Jarvan
games from
Lulu,
Rogue,
then
especially last week. So putting him on a squishier champion
be my guest.
On a squishier champion, I get nervous. It's not that it can't be done well. It's just that it's not necessarily the first pairing that comes to mind, even if it makes sense in context of the draft. The Aatrox will be the last ban. So a bit of top lane focus on both sides. Rogue will have the luxury of the Finn counter pick. And now we get to see the faded Finn versus Ottawamne matchup. Because of how poorly these teams have been doing, it has not
Why
been
are
the
they
center
playing
of our
Lulu,
attention,
Jarvan,
but it's
Ahri,
still
man?
a
Like,
banger.
what is
they
that?
Don't hate each other, but we will
Come on,
pretend that they
man.
do for the cage match.
Come
the
on,
grudge
man.
Match on the top side of the map.
This would be a spice one, but yeah, I think it's
Gragas
it's
blind.
just going to be trying to select one of the blind picks here for the top lane. So you could
Yeah.
go for Nar, could go Renekton, Gragas, also one that Ottawamne could go
You're
for.
cooked.
So, yeah, it's just going to be the Gragas.
I'm not
You're
cooked.
playing
Why do
more
you think I'm
for
cooked?
The peel here for what I imagine is going to be the Xayah, where you go in with the Jarvan ult, cask out, try and provide some
I don't know
safety
what
for
AD they're
that
playing.
backline. Because I do think you need something that has that self-peel at least to a certain degree with what Rogue have
I guess they have to go
drafted, but that's
Xayah.
exactly what they want to go
I don't know
for.
what
And
else
then
has a
the
dash.
upside, I'm kind of curious to see
You
what
look like you're
Finn
3'5".
wants to go for here.
You look like a fucking...
has often
Say it to my face,
opted
bitch.
back in towards things
Ooh,
like
Patrick
New
Nila.
Year.
Damn, Patrick Nila. Okay, I would pick a tank now.
Patrick and Ignar play a normal
I would pick a
bot
tank
lane
into
challenge.
that.
Impossible. They cannot help themselves. It has to be a little bit weird every time.
Zach ain't that tank.
We're big fans of Nila. Rob, we've spammed.
Yeah,
lots of
Malphite.
various
Ooh,
Nila
Ornn.
combos
Yeah, fine.
over our
Alright, chat.
games
I'm gonna run
together.
ads. If you want to avoid ads, you can use your
notably
tier
on
1 or
melee
Twitch
champ,
Prime. You don't have to sub if you don't want
who,
to. I'll see you back
usually does
in
better against melee
a
supports,
couple
I'll be
minutes.
honest. The double range matchup doesn't
But you can
feel
sub to
super
avoid these
great
ads.
for a Nila player.
And even when you go into
yeah.
team fights, then it's like, who are you
Because-
trying to really lock up there, right? Zeri, ton of mobility, and the Jarvan is going to lock you up.
Man,
in
Rogue's
place,
comp
like,
is fucking
even the
horrible,
Ornn
man.
is just gonna
I hate
clap
it.
you back to tell you to sit down. So I don't really feel like this was maybe
The Ornn
position
kind of saved the
for
draft
Nila,
because they picked
and
Nila.
you're only opening up
But
opportunities for,
they're
like,
playing
the push
Jarvan,
on
Ahri,
bot side
Lulu.
because
Like,
you've got
what
the
is
double
that?
range matchup to maybe even look for some sort of invades, get into the face of Peach, control bot
Jarvan,
side
Ahri,
river.
Lulu.
And
What does
that's
that
honestly
do?
where Giant X have started
Your
to
mid jungle is
struggle
good
when
into
you look at
Talia,
what
and then
early
what?
games is when they
And
lose
then what?
control of bot side
We just
river,
EQR
end up
Talia and kill her every
Ignar
time she walks up to the
overextending,
wave.
Peach
Bro, that is
overextending, getting
outdated
caught.
League of Legends. That doesn't work
That said,
anymore.
Nila brings a lot of
That's
unique things to the
2000
table.
fucking
We'll see
20
how they
League of
leverage,
Legends.
You know, obviously her melee range or effective melee range, even if she lands a Q, is something to be considered. But there's more to the champ. We'll talk about it as we get into game. Finn obviously opting for the Ornn. I like this. Your choices are kind of, you can pick a more aggressive laning matchup and kind of try to outmatch in terms of laning power. Instead he opted for the Ornn and said, hey, look,
It'll work.
you also have some
Talia
scaling-
will
scaling
walk up for the
team
wave.
fight, but I'm
She
gonna outmatch you
won't think
there
about
through
mid
the lane.
jungle.
I'm not worried
She
about
will get caught.
I
They
think it just
won't
works
play
very
through
well
bot to
with
mid.
What you want to do to counteract what is essentially a
They
heavy,
won't
heavy
cover.
composition coming through for Giant X. Yes, you got Jackies who can kind of play at the back line, but everyone else is jumping in to your face. So Ornn's like, great. Easy setup for maybe like a stun off my E, the knock up on my ult.
Draft doesn't matter with these teams.
We're going to see how this one pans out.
And on to the Rift we
This is the
go.
biggest fraud match of the LEC. That's why we're here,
Thumbs up already
boys.
coming out from Jackie's
Hell yeah,
pose.
brother.
Feeling good. As I talk for an extra 30 seconds so Rob can bring my coffee from the door. Thank you, Rob.
Don't let them peek behind the curtain.
I know, I need to let them know. The audience deserves to know the production magic. And now the laning
This
matchups
is
are gonna
what
be
you
interesting.
came
so,
for.
Historically, obviously,
Alright, what we got?
Nila's setup
Face
was the
rush
big pattern that
Gragas?
we saw in pro play.
Alright, chat. If you want me to tell you about how this lane matchup bot works,
Generally,
I
the thing to
have
note
no
about this
idea.
champion Early on is that
Normally you pick
she
Nila
gives
with
extra
like
XP. So as long as she's getting
champs
the
that
last
benefit
hits,
from extra
she shares
XP.
50% of the XP that's
I
lost
saw,
from
what have
putting
I
two players
seen?
in the lane.
Chat,
So
what did they used to
really
play?
all
They
that
used to
means
play
is you're gonna
Nila
level
with a
2 faster,
champ.
you're gonna
What
level
was
3
it?
faster,
And they
you're gonna
power
level
leveled the
6
champ
faster.
so it was stronger
Those
than
are
it
the
should.
important breakpoints for us
What
to
was
keep
the
an eye on.
champ they used
But
to play
that's
it
the
with?
thing, right? And I think
Oh yeah,
when I
Nila
look
Senna, that
back
was
at
it. Nila
last
Senna.
year,
Yeah.
Nila had this really cool niche where I was like, oh wait, 8 minutes is when Rift Herald spawns. I can actually get my support to level 6. We then have ult advantage, and we can play for Rift Herald with having more ultimates available.
Nila
than
Rakan
the
have to
enemies.
all in level
But
2?
because of the change where we're going,
Really?
oh well, Void Grub's kind of coming in about 5-6 minutes when we actually
Shouldn't
wanna,
they have
look at when we're
exhaust
taking them.
on Nila?
And then we
Or I
come
guess
in
he needs
later,
ghost. I don't
those
know.
like key breakpoints don't really line up with the way objectives spawn anymore.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious to see kind of how Ignar and Patrick
I mean,
move
Nila's
around the
a
map here,
burst
or
heavy
if they do
champ,
it
right?
all, and it just
Oh, I
becomes a
don't
case
like
of, hey,
Nila
can I
here
try and
at
play
all.
heavily for the 2v2, but even that feels
Ugh.
tough, right? You've got good poke coming through from Zoelis and comp, which is why Senna was often paired with Nila,
Ugh.
just try and keep her health bar up.
Why does the
And as
LEC
well, if
stream
you
look
try
so
to go for the
blurry?
engage,
Does it
well,
look blurry,
Zoelis
chat?
is quick on the W. You just
Should I go to
counter
YouTube?
Ignar because he gets turned into a little Poro. Or
Oh yeah, normally we watched on YouTube, didn't we, chat?
Poro, Cupcake, doesn't matter. And I mean, the same is true as Nila, right? Nila is essentially, she's an all-in champion. Yes, she builds AD carry items, but essentially just because her kit has such ludicrous...
Is that better?
AD carry items, but essentially just because her kit has such ludicrous scaling with them.
Does that look better, chat?
Effectively, lifesteal or omnivamp against champions.
Okay, we'll speed it up a little bit so we catch up to Twitch, but I don't want to speed up too much because then it starts to buffer really annoying.
That outweighs the fact that she has to walk into melee range of so many of these champions because she can dodge autos, and that is most of the damage the rogue are going to do in terms of, you know, upfront burst past Larson's combo. But her 25% magic damage reduction on her E,
it's very easy. All she has to do is counteract the point and click from Zoe Elise, the charm from Larson, the knock up from Marcoon, and then the W into the clap from Finn, and then after that, then the ult from Finn, and then also as he puts down the pillar and then rams into you. That's all you have to do.
Ram wrench. All right.
So just like
can Peach cover mid? Peach, your job this game is to cover mid with Ignar and escort, so she can transition mid to bot. And we're happy. We're happy. Top is dead lane. If you're ever in pro play and you have Gragas versus Ornn, what you would say in draft is top is dead lane.
But you know, I respect
not worth investing in and waste of time.
It's not an elimination game, of course, officially, but it kind of feels like one, given where these teams are in the standings and essentially that their biggest competition.
Nice of them that they got a cheater recall.
One step at a time.
Yo, thanks for 1,000 bits. Not even the players want to rep their team in them out. Only Finn has RGE.
Ignar, of course,
oh yeah, what the fuck? RGE Finn. He's the only one who wants to rep Rogue. No one in the 9 other players want to rep the team.
Skirmish, but because Marcoon is forced to the crab, doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back away. I think
ooh, Larson lost flash.
Towards this top end to contest for the other scuttle as well, but we're pushing mid here.
Larson lost flash.
You can see the Jarvan already going to
wait, chat, I need to take my hoodie off. Hold up.
Not going to be able to get that. So I'm curious to see how he wants to try and approach this though, because I think getting pressure on this bot side is definitely going to be your best port of call here to try and get in, you know, disrupt Patrick and Ignar from the get-go.
Don't say
since you
Coca,
are
don't say Booba, don't say anything Booba.
I think you'll be in a great spot to try and punish, particularly like Patrick.
Wow, Larson lost flash and TP.
We'll have to see. So at least not quite quick enough on the W there as Patrick went to the.
Why are you standing up? I don't know. I'm making it so I get blood in my legs.
Healing and shielding, so
also, I think standing up makes you more energetic.
Makes a lot of sense. The Rakan also does bring a decent amount to the table in terms of both healing and shielding with the Gleam as well as the Battle Dance. So not quite easy yet for Comp and Zoe at least to really bully out now that the wave is pushing into them. But you can see Comp kind of knows. It's a little bit about scaling's arm race. Goes for an early cold, bit of extra sustain in the lane. Happy to just, you know, trade blows.
You're 1.3 meters. I'm not 1.3 meters. Shut up.
I think there is a certain amount of pressure on GX.
Okay, Jackie's no TP. Larson no TP. Larson doesn't have flash, but it doesn't really matter. He's gonna be 6 anyway.
Yeah, I think it's,
Patrick has base advantage.
To try and find that, because yes, you got push in mid, which kind of.
I just want this game to be 50 kills, like just full fucking degenerate. That's all I ask. That's all I ask for.
Go in and invade with Peach to find Marcoon, unless Marcoon overextends in River or something. So you're more fishing for these mistakes where Jackies can try and come in. But even when you look at like, hey, we want Jackies to try and set up for dives with like a
VIP perch? I have no idea. Hopefully soon.
Online isn't really an option because they just push you off the turret or can freeze these.
Ooh, a knock-up.
But yeah, I think as long
hard
as you
to all
play
in.
this,
I guess level 5 they could all in. You can see the EXP diff. The waves coming into them, and they're still up quite a decent amount of XP.
Pressure is on Giant X to try and break that.
Absolutely. And when we look at like comp scaling is always an interesting discussion because it's often very much about setup. But when you look at the theoretical front to back, you know, Napoleonic warfare, let's line up and take shots.
Okay, level 5 now, but Marcoon's here to cover. Marcoon is not playing through mid at all.
It does a lot of things really well. Comp dashing out.
Marcoon is just hovering bot, and there's no action bot because it's Jarvan Lulu. Like, that's why I said you can't play Jarvan Lulu Ari because it's shit.
It's just harder to play Giant X's comp as we get later into the game.
At least they will be able to use the presence that they had in mid to get control bot to go for drive.
What is Jarvan Lulu? I'm going in, I'm going in. What does Lulu say? Okay, that's cool. I'll watch. Cameraman Lulu. That's cool.
He can threaten that, so just gonna go for the reset instead. But this could potentially actually set up for.
I mean, obviously in a late game, right? Late game. 5 items. Lulu, Ornn, Zeri, perfect. Insane engage, good frontline, and Zeri Lulu. But what do you do early? You just cameraman till 4 items? Why is he standing? What's wrong with me standing, idiot? It's like we're in a Google Zooms meet now. I'm standing up. All I need now is a Bluetooth earphones. Look like a complete asshole.
Early on, but obviously a fantastic.
You know what I'm saying? You know that you know the people who have like the thing that like curves around their like ear and like has like a little pad and they're like shouting at people.
You can hear it. It's like, oh, Aphelios.
Deborah, put the coffee on.
You know, it's like Betty with the nocturne back in the day.
Is he lethality? Is he lethality?
You can't see it, but every time Aphelios gets picked, there's a security guard outside whose sole job is tackle Dracos if he runs at the caster desk like a maniac.
He failed twice.
He's
before.
failed so many times. He doesn't have it in him. He also likes Aphelios. Again, secret behind-the-scenes production.
Ooh, they tried to all-in, but he got polymorph on the all-in, so Rakan didn't get ult off, so he wasted Ignite. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Well, they fucked up their bot all-in.
But so far, you know, not a bad early landing phase. I kind of expected the Neela Rakan to get punished a bit more.
Well, I was going to say, like, Zoli's just hasn't really been on point with the whimsies. Essentially, the way you want to try and play this matchup is
smurfed it there.
poke, trade, use the shields on Zolis, especially in the range advantage that you have to make things uncomfortable for Patrick and Ignar.
Oh yeah, we can watch the
And then
replay,
Sean
chat.
Ignar
Look at this. Lulu just clutched the game here. Look at what Lulu did.
failed twice.
He's failed. Production knowledge is.
Look at what Lulu did.
He doesn't have it in him.
W
He also
in,
likes Aphelios.
dodges it, and then polymorphs him so he can't ult. Or polymorphs Neela so they can't ult. I think otherwise Lulu probably has to flash there.
Off you and you're like, oh,
Because
cool,
Rakan
we're
was
gonna get
igniting,
the
right?
damage down. But Zoli's just hasn't really been on point with the W timing, so Ignar has actually been able to punish relatively well.
Actually, YouTube's
And now that
sick.
you've
I
got,
can
like, level
rewind.
6 open for Ignar. The threat in bot side river for like a Peach,
Chat,
Patrick,
in
Ignar
future
combo,
streams, what I'm gonna
at
do,
this
I'm gonna
moment
get
where
a-
he just got that little bit more XP.
I'm gonna get a
is
green
unlocked.
pair of shorts,
Nice
have a
knockback from
camera
Jackie.
underneath
Sadly
me,
not gonna take
so you can
Larson
see my
under the
ass
tower.
cheeks, and I'm gonna put the stream on through the green
Jackie,
screen.
6 for Ignar, of course. You
If that's
highlighted all
okay.
these
If that's okay for
potential
future
playmaking
streams, if you're fine with that, chat.
avenues If Peach and Ignar are able
Whoa!
to
Holy
stepping
fuck,
back
that
for
was
now.
dank.
First items comp, obviously, we just expect for early bit of lightning and the static shiv, as well as collector for Neela is the standard. But those first item spikes for Neela are pretty devastating if she gets ahead of the clock.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's interesting to see the like variety in. Oh, I was gonna say Zoe. Or,
Yeah.
might have to hold on here.
Peach is here. Good vision on the bottom side. But that
Everyone's
ward
just playing
is
3v3
crucial.
bot? Is that it? We're all just gonna
Jarvan
stare at
knows
each other?
that the try is safe. Now we'll see Peach
Low
first.
battery,
Even if
what
they
do you
wanna
mean,
go for a
headset?
play,
Now I
it's
have to
just a full 3v3. They have level advantage, but don't want to get too risky. Ignar waiting, was hoping to just hide in the shadows maybe a bit there. Is going to make sure at least that his vision is protected.
Chat, I got my
not
lead
gonna
on
allow
now. I
Markunin
can't
to
leave.
clear it out for free.
Yeah, but
So
that's
maybe I forgot one crucial detail in these drafts, chat.
Set up here on this bottom side,
Neither
like, it
team
makes it
does
very
anything.
difficult for Peach to try and
So
get in.
whoever has
But
better
also the
scaling
timing
wins.
windows for Rogue
Yo,
versus
my prediction goes to
Giants
Rogue.
have been raced. Like they need push mid, but Larson
knock back in
Ah.
the unstoppable Finn whiffing. No, oh, they get the flash.
I
they
mean,
get the
Finn
flash. It was a
kinda
good
had to do
gank.
that.
That's
He
all
had to
they could
W the
hope for.
Gragas R
I
to
can
try and R,
understand Finn
but
trying to, like, hit that timing. So essentially knew that the cast was going to come out from Odo Omni. And that's kind of the biggest problem with this matchup is that Odo can always ult you as your ult's about to hit, so you can't get the second cast of the Ornn ultimate. But if you proc your W, you can interrupt that part of it and then try and get it after. But Finn just barely messing up the timing there. So nice try, but it's always
I think he should ult and then ult flash maybe.
And I think regardless, the most they were likely to get there, given how full Odo Omni's health bar was,
So he
is
flashes
just
over
a
it,
flash
or
burn.
he
So not
W's
the end of the world,
the
still
ult
good
and
to
then
have that pressure,
flashes
good use
back
of
and
the
then
rogue
hits.
timing from Larson.
But it's so not worth it.
He is able to recall TP back to lane. Jackie's had already used his TP back to lane and doesn't really get a solid advantage over Larson except for maybe 1 or 2 creeps
Not
dying
worth.
in the process of that push. So overall, pretty free play from Rogue and good use.
2
of
level
pressure
diff
from
in
Larson.
bot. I mean, this one, but yeah, true.
Patrick again.
I mean, the Neela will always give you an XP advantage, right? But
yeah, I think
the
this is
champ,
where, like,
Neela
if you can
champ,
find these
she
little
goes
windows for
collect her
Larson,
first item or
it's
some
gonna
shit,
be
doesn't she? And
fantastic.
then she just doesn't do anything after
Trying
that.
to get it down onto the bot end of things
Like, I
would
feel like
be more
Neela
in
is
your
just a weak
favor,
champ,
but,
isn't it?
I mean, you can already see, like, Rogue are more kind of like, hey, we can just wait for Zeri to scale, right? We can play for these late game fights, we get Ornn items, and everything else is going to come through. For Giant X, they're kind of bashing their head against the wall in a lot of situations to see
She
where
scales?
they can
No,
get
I don't
access
think
to.
I don't
Like,
think
they're
Neela's gonna
trying to
scale
get
against
control
Zeri
mid to
Lulu.
then lean bot, but,
I think she's gonna get
you know, bot wave
polymorphed when
isn't
she presses
right
E, and
in
then
the
she's
position
dead.
that they wanted to, because Comp and Zoelise are able to push back, so it kind of just ends up a little bit funky for Giant X, and I think as this game goes on, it's just going to become more and more Rogue favored as they get more and more
Holy
of those
fuck,
items.
Patrick's opening up a bakery.
And good, really good
Damn.
vision control around the bottom side from Rogue again. You highlighted it earlier.
She
but
has the
ability to
highest
have
win rate as an
vision
AD
there,
carry
not
right now.
walking into try without vision in so many situations.
I don't
could have
believe
been a
you.
death sentence, but because they know exactly where Peach is, he can make those bold moves to get back into lane on time, despite the fact that, you know, Giant X have pushed their vision line up a little bit further.
5th.
Yeah, all they want to do, as he says, like
7th
keep
in
track of
Master.
each. Now, next dragon is up, so I imagine
5th all
like,
ranks.
with the bounce back,
She's got a high win rate though. But she has a high win rate, it looks like, yeah. What changed? What changed with Neela? Why is she
pushing mid, but Peach a little bit off timer here.
Why has
but
she
won't
got
be
high
there
win rate?
Just on time as both waves crash. So
I don't want to
there
sort
is
it by
actually
win
one
rate
here
because
where
sample
Rogue,
size.
as the waves start to bounce back out, could try and contest, but they're just going to go straight for point.
Oh, the
Spark
crit
isn't even
changes.
bothered.
Yeah,
Mm.
bot lane reset. Clear window of opportunity now for GX to just.
I don't want
take
to change it to
rate.
win rate percent because of sample
Maybe we can
size,
catch
right?
someone in
Isn't
the
there like
transition of the play.
not
Ignar's
many
stepping
people
more
playing Neela
aggressive.
versus a lot of people
That
playing
single
Neela,
ward
so
has
it
gotten
leans
so
more
much
to one
value.
trick,
It
so the win rate is
so
skewed.
much.
Doesn't that
Ignar
happen on a
clears
few
out at least
champs?
the Tri-Brush ward. not perfect information from Rogue, but they know this is happening, so Marcoon feels empowered to start up the grubs. Never mind, he wants his red buff. Respectable.
That's why
Play for
Bel'Veth has a
yourself,
super
Sean,
high
because
win
that's
rate,
the
because all
lesson
the
of the
Bel'Veth
day.
one tricks are getting super high wins.
I was gonna say at this stage, you definitely should be cross-mapping a little bit more.
She's
for
always
this.
had a
He's
high
already
win rate.
behind in
Really.
camps. Enemy Vi has Sundered Sky. I get it if you
I
want
mean,
to play for
GX has a
yourself.
good early mid-game comp.
I
They
think
secure
I
early
think there
Drakes.
should be a bit more of a
Rogue's
trade-off
goal
here.
this game is to never
Biggest
fight,
problem
not
that you're gonna
fight,
see
and
now
never
is that,
fight.
like, okay, we've got full control bot lane.
And yeah, this is fucking boring because neither team does anything.
So Elise, speed up out of safety, not opting for the Whimsy here. Obviously, Peach can just in response ult. It is technically a projectile. There is a bit of time to respond.
Giant's going to get pushed out as bot side jungle as both Marcoon and Larson are starting to pinch them. But
No one's
yeah, I
done
think
grubbies. I guess neither side really cares about hitting the tower.
Is giving you some sort of opportunity to try and play for, hey, if we actually get push on bot lane.
Come on, Rogue, do something, bro.
Turrets, or we can look to try and
But I
take
guess
down
Rogue
some
doesn't
bot
really have to do
object-
anything.
objectives, but
And I think
at the
GX's
moment,
comp is way better, but if they don't do anything, their
you're
comp
kind of in
sucks.
this position where you
Like
haven't
at 20
really
minutes,
crossed
25
mappers,
minutes, if the score is even,
you're going to
I
hit
think
Giant
Rogue
X
is
with this
chilling.
third dragon
All they have to do
coming
is
through, which
fight
is
the next Drake
so
and
as
they're
well
fine.
in the next couple of minutes.
Just soft contest it. If they
Right
steal
as
it,
you're starting to hit
it's
like an
GG.
item and a half to 2 items for the Neela, which is where she's happy. You're gonna have Sunder Sky for the Vi. She's still going to be very relevant before she has to go into a more tanky
Yeah, I
build.
see you,
So
chat. I see you.
I think you are kind of hitting this moment as Giant X where you haven't really been threatened, and there is going to be a window of
Wow,
opportunity.
this is like a solo
in
queue
mid-game
game that everyone's
you
just
can
farming
look
in.
for big team fights,
No one's fighting.
But it's just a case of
You know those solo queue games that feel like real games because no one fights? It's weird. You have like one in every 50 solo queue games. No one's dying. It's like 0-0-0.
Jackie's can roam mid if he needs to.
It's so weird.
There and ready for some setups. And the playmaking composition of these two particular picks, the Neela and the Rakan, solid on their own.
Not in
With
my
the Vine,
elo?
you get a lot
Okay,
done,
well.
but
In
Rogue
high
never
elo,
really
you get these games where no one dies.
contesting GX in a lot of what they're doing, and I think as a result, Giant X are kind of content to just keep getting Drakes.
Okay, Herald,
and
Rogue.
just
Are you
to
gonna
take
fight
this
Herald? Really?
That said,
Are they on
Rogue,
item
here to
spikes?
fight, or they here
Does
to
Zeri have
cheerlead? Porter
her first
Robin
item? I guess she's
situation,
going static stick, right?
or are they,
Neela's level 10.
fully gonna commit.
Kind of swung. I think Rogue shouldn't fight this, but if they want to make it
Going
look
in.
like they're
Nope,
gonna
it's
fight it, then
spectator.
sure.
They're just there to cheerlead.
Jesus.
Let's go,
That was
GX.
nice of them.
Take the Herald. Woo! And moments of indecisiveness like that cost
Jesus.
you. In this case, not in a big way. It is just Larson's TP as he is forced to use it down to the bottom lane. But
I
sending
hate,
5 members
you know
to
what I
watch
hate the
someone
most,
else
chat?
take an objective
I
does
hate
not feel good.
teams
Yeah,
that
and this is where,
walk up
again, like, if you had Void
watch
Grubs, then
someone
you're
take an
like, hey, we
objective,
actually
and then
got a couple
leave.
of these, we can,
Like,
you know,
I
pick off bot lane,
hate
maybe
them.
put some pressure there. You can actually start
Like,
to do stuff with it. Even the fact
Gragas
that like, Void Grubs
is over grouping for
some
Herald,
setups.
and Ari's running out topside. If Ari ran bot, she could get plates or a
just to
tower
take
bot,
this
and they
here.
could trade tower
Okay,
for
cool, you got
like,
Next
no,
Dragon,
it's
2.5
completely
minutes. You can look
disgusting.
to throw down Rift Herald mid, create a ton of pressure, get mid terror, force Rogue underneath their own structures, and suddenly then as Rogue, you're going to start face checking into bot side river, completely blind, which is not a good part to be in.
Nope. And now Patrick hurts. There's a point where Comp gets more items and gets faster.
Did
and it's really
anyone
hard for
get
Patrick
plates
to,
this
you know,
game?
stick
It
on
looks like
top of him, even with
maybe
two
got one.
dashes. There he just gets so quick. This is not that point. Collector first item is one of the best feeling first item spikes in the game. I'm not going to tell you it's the mathematically strongest, but Neela scales so well with crit.
Come on, man.
Is crazy. Kind of just hard forced by the design team. You will play her as an AD carry. Do not take her anywhere else. You must build AD carry items. And yeah, fun fact. Whenever First Blood happens in this game, it'll be the latest First Blood this split.
You tried to eat the E?
It won't be the
E
latest
his
First
E,
Blood we've ever
Caedrel.
cast.
E
or I've
his
ever
E.
cast. That was 28 minutes.
actually-
Misfits versus Vitality.
Up until LCK last year, I actually cast the game, held the record.
Wow.
You
How-
cast the game and held the record. What's
You know
the
what?
record?
32 minutes.
Damn.
JDG
That was
versus
28.
FPX.
Oh, God. Is there anything the LPL isn't beating us in? Can we just
You know
have
what
this?
I think they should do?
Took it from us as well, so.
No.
They should bring up a graph that says
No.
damage dealt this game. That's all I want to
We
see.
held on to that with pride. That was the worst game I've ever cast in my life.
Yeah, it was
I wanted it to be
miserable.
worth something, Rob.
No, we both were just miserable for basically half an hour, and then.
Let me see damage dealt,
Well,
because
we're
I
not
know for a
miserable in this
fact
game.
Jarvan
That
has
been
0.
16 minutes of limited action.
I know for a fact.
This
Both
trainer
teams-
really went downhill.
Think about it this way. Yeah, I was going to say, we started with 90s announcer voice, and I don't feel like we've matched up. Think about it this way. We're just watching 2 simultaneous montages train
What was the
up
latest ever
to
First
the-
Blood in LEC chat?
Everyone's
Because
just getting
motherfucker,
geared,
I'm about to fall asleep.
you know? Marcoon spotting Giant X, who are clearly keen to fight and not just content to keep getting geared, but don't really have...
Chat, do you remember that LCK?
any need
Dracos
or
just said
pressure
28
pushing
minutes,
further
did
than
he?
they already have. They
Do you
own the
remember
entire bottom
that
side of the map.
LCK game
Marcoon
with Damwon,
getting
where
a
the
lot
first
of
blood
value
was
off of
was
his
it an
flags, I
Elder
think,
Dragon or
though,
some
I will
shit?
say it. There's a lot of vision control coming out of this Jarvan right
When
now.
it was last year spring, I think.
Which is why I personally.
Or was it Baron?
You know, you
The
could
first
pick
kill
Mount
was at
Pack,
Baron
but
or some
I, for
shit.
one, am a flag enjoyer.
DK versus Bro.
I feel like like
Yeah,
a sense
DK
of
versus Pro.
stronger statement.
My mark, you
This
know?
push
however briefly, belongs to me.
38 minutes first blood at Baron or some shit. I don't know
Maybe
what it
that's
was.
the thing, Marcoon just
It
wants
was
to make
Damon, bro.
It's just like, I'm
Oh yeah,
gonna-
35 minutes. It was first blood, and then 38 minutes the game ended.
This is what we're here for.
I
Oh,
will
that
say
was
though,
great.
It is incredibly satisfying if you get a kill with that.
I'll try and find the game for you after this.
Just
It is.
the fade
Oh
away.
yeah, the
just-
fade away. Yeah, 100%. One of the coolest things you can do.
No, I don't want there to be a first blood now.
Okay.
I like the idea of no kills. Once it gets past a certain point, just keep going, bro.
There's a Herald dropped. There's a third Drake.
And Giant X is like, guys, we could go for tier 2 mid.
Already gone. This is the worst. This is great for Giant X.
What?
Okay, Peach.
Peach is going again.
Oh, he's gonna get the knock up. Can he get the knock
Can he get comp with the Herald
Where does he
assist?
go? Oh,
okay, into the wall.
okay.
All right,
What
all
is
right.
happening? He wasted Herald.
Marcoon.
Are we gonna...
The angle.
Oh!
All right, guys.
Go on. Go on.
All
No,
right,
keep going.
guys.
You got
All
this.
right,
Go on.
guys. Come on. We can do it. Oh, knock up. Knock back. First blood is coming through immediately there.
Wow, Jarvan Lulu, ladies and gentlemen. Jarvan Lulu. Everyone, round of applause for Jarvan Lulu.
Oh no, grabbing that kill. Harold still in the mid lane. Somehow managed to wander her way over. Finn now unstoppable, but definitely not unkillable. Will be forced to retreat. That's Patrick on the backside. Apotheosis right on the comp. Comp force flash to safety. Giant X.
Wow.
They might not be as worried about
Comp's
the
gonna
kills,
die to Grump.
but they
Oh,
are
he got the
worried
shield.
about the Drakes. Is
Get it
Tom-
done. Get it done.
Oh, he's getting frogged on.
He's getting frogged on.
Dark time, most certainly. Rogue forced to retreat.
God,
They lose a
Rogue is
kill.
awful, aren't
They
they?
lose a Drake. They lose the mid lane
What is
tower.
this?
That was all over the joint from Rogue. Like, no one knew which way they want to try and address things, where they were supposed to be on the map, and I mean, Giant X, they were just like, cool.
Is this live? No, I voluntarily chose to watch the VOD of Rogue vs Giant X. Yes. Yes, it's live.
And then they just take the fight after, like, I don't know. Again, indecisiveness from Rogue coming back to fight them. Like, watch here, right? You've got Finn, who's positioned on the backside, which is why Giant X tried to commit onto him. Larson doesn't really have access onto the backline at all. And great engage here from Oda. Like,
Yeah,
not even
Jarvan
vision
Lulu is
controlling
trash.
their own jungle to really set
Lulu
this
just
up,
stands there and watches Jarvan die by healing him up.
Comp and Finn aren't really in position
Doesn't really
to
do
fire
anything.
this one through. And then watch Jackie's as well, as Comp actually
Marcoon
tries
kinda
to
ended it
follow
there.
up as Finn goes for the re-engage here.
Let's get a coach
Great
reaction cam for that
take
one.
back onto Comp, which actually takes him out of the fight, stops him from dashing over the wall as well, and then that sets up for Patrick to go over as well. So Comp's now forced out of the fight, and Rogue forced to back away.
Yep. Decisively
Shocker.
in favor of GX. And as slow as the game
All right,
is,
what's
it's
happening
still
top?
tense for GX fans, every fan of these respective teams. Larson knocked back, one more dash forward. Charm does connect onto Odo Wamne, flag and
Odo.
through Finn here on the
Oh, a
side.
kill.
Odo
Yo,
getting
hold up,
taken
hold
out
up, hold
by
up.
Caedrel.
RGE.
Backing away,
RGE.
Ignore on the run. Peter on the run as
Oh,
well.
triple
Finn,
knocker.
knock up from Finn. Rogue starting to feel signs of hope as Patrick tries to keep him away from the rest of the team.
They got
Shut
they
down
got the
now coming through.
what?
Giant X on the retreat.
Ah, Marcoon
Rogue
queued
finally
instead
on
of.
the board. If they can get a Baron here, it's
Ooh,
massive.
Baron time.
Resets coming
Prove
in.
it's live. Do
He's
this.
still alive.
There you go.
I mean, Jackie's has to try and make the
Oh
play
God!
forward.
Hit the ult.
Wall out to safety, just barely.
Oh, they
Jackie's
got.
manages to put it together, but all of
They
them
got
pull off
Talia
the
ult, I
Baron.
guess.
GX get what they wanted. Yes, they lose a couple members. Yes, it's not a positive exchange, but the Baron not taken from Rogue.
Still, though, decent picks for Rogue.
Rogue
And
are
I mean,
scaling.
They were kind of just more happy to get the opportunity to try and set up for Baron, but Jackie's now
Chat,
not having
you
ults,
can't
not
spam that
having
emoji.
flash,
You can't do
sets
it.
him up as a target.
Oh
And I think
my
we're looking at
God.
3 minutes when the next Dragon's going to be up, which is when this is all going to kick off. But I kind of get the play from Giant X here. You see Finn on bot side, you think, okay, we can make the play, but they commit so much.
What is
for zone
Giant X
release,
doing?
Don't end up getting them. And then it's
Why are they diving top tier 1 and tier 2 and Ornn has TP? Like, Talia can't even join. Here, look, Jarvan Qs. I wonder if he has E in like 3 seconds. 2, 1, and now he could EQ with Finn and chase a bit. I don't know.
Very messy from Giant X, just in the execution and not waiting for the wave before they try to commit to the dive.
And the big thing there is Conk getting the shutdown. That much closer to his second item does appear to be, I would guess, IE, but we'll kind of see what direction he wants to go with the BF Sword and the Cloak. Patrick also very close to Navori Quick Blades.
Coming up, BDS versus Fnatic. Holy, that's a free win.
Importantly, though,
That's a
no
fucking
flash,
freebie.
No flash. Marcoon and Finn, no flash. Patrick still has his, which could be a big deal. Larson also something to keep track of, because really it's going to be about this Drake. We have 2 minutes. Everyone's
Why
gonna
do you
be in
write
fight. We're making a fight night
freebie
poster.
XDD
Everyone's
easy?
invited. 23 minutes and 30-something seconds, 40-something seconds. There will be a fist fight around this Drake. If there is not
a fight night poster, what kind of stats would you use? Because
Not
I
ones
tried to
from
do
this
this in
game.
2020. No,
Not
it was
ones
like
from this
you
game.
could do like their reach, right? Because you know the way you do the boxes, like
Ah!
the champions that played and stuff.
My stream already got
I
YMCA'd.
would do their reach. I would do it straight like a boxing poster. People would
Fuck.
be very confused why people have such drastically different stats.
Are you just going to measure how far the chair is from the desk?
The YouTube stream already got the MCA strike.
Reach. This is their keyboard positioning.
Great.
This is their hotkeys. Because I'm not using DPM. Odo plays enough Rumble already. I don't need to incentivize him playing more Rumble or these Varus lethality enthusiasts.
To be fair, I feel like the Rumble game he did well.
He did. No, I'm just saying that Rumble players are DPS farmers, and we all know it.
Yeah.
They sit there and they just ult 4 people.
But why?
Like,
because apparently a song played. I thought you were whitelisted. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but
a song called Pringles Fluid Graphics. What is that song?
Where I throw down my Thresh Lantern, and I'm like,
yeah,
I did it.
Pringles Fluid Graphics. This is the song that played.
To KP farm. That's okay. I think that's your consolation prize. You can always tell yourself.
That's the LEC waiting screen song, right?
I helped. Yeah. My ally full health. One is 1v1 on his own.
That song played apparently, and now my channel's got a copyright content detected. Like, how am I supposed to stream on YouTube?
And you're like, his enemy laner's a little bit low. I'm just gonna throw my shields. Yeah. Just in case.
Just in case.
It's impossible.
Give me a little bit. Your Karthus is ulting, you just throw a shield on him. I'm helping. I swear.
You played it again? Yeah, the video's already striked. Like, it doesn't matter if I play it 10 times or not.
20 seconds ahead of schedule, everyone's showing up. In the red corner, Rogue, sitting at 1 and 5. Have not found an angle in the fights yet this game, but maybe here they can turn it around.
Alright, big team fight now, chat. Soul points.
Giant X looking for the wall angle.
He tried to craft.
Trying to forge. He doesn't have any time to do that, or does he? He's calling out the forge. God, now
bro, Finn is so 1v9, it's crazy. Look at this Ornn.
Lay down a little bit of damage, they might have already found a primary target. Knockup is there. Apotheosis hitting onto 3, but the redemption coming in, offering some extra healing.
My Lulu's over there. My Zeri's down here. My Ornn's trying to 1v3, and he's actually doing pretty well. But then my Jarvan's doing that. My Ahri's there, and then we lost.
Round 3, I don't know, but the bell is ringing, and the Dragon's
where is everyone going? You know, they Lulu ulted the Ornn. They Lulu ulted the Ornn. What?
You want Comp and Zoe Elise to be coming in from the same angle.
Show the replay.
Front to back. That is not what we got at all. Like, Zoe
they insta Lulu ulted the Ornn. Why?
You get to see Comp actually starts to run around here as this wall starts to come through to reposition. Same when it comes towards Larson. So in this fight then, you end up in this weird position.
Now look at my Zeri and look at my Lulu. Yeah? My Zeri went there. My Lulu's over there.
Is able to solo off Zoe Elise. And then Zoe's committing nothing to this fight, whereas Comp gets completely jumped on by the Giant X combo.
Yo, what the fuck?
With the buy, and then they don't have the damage left.
Where is Comp going?
It was really bizarre angle of attack here for Rogue.
I mean, you can see last inside GX they feel comfortable because they set up the Drake, they had better vision control. Wave was reset.
Even Jackie's is laughing.
And then Rogue walked into them. Like, they had better information across the entire fight, and naturally, off of the better information, are able to get a better position. Very split fight. The game is not over, as you can see, but Mountain is going to be a really tough thing to deal with. Ahri is not a champion whose burst damage feels relevant at every stage of the game.
Wait, they removed the RGE from Finn. He left because of that team fight.
Everyone's tanky because of Mountain Soul.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, it helps Patrick out a nice chunk as well because he's just able to stick around that bit longer. Finn?
Unstoppable should be okay. Nice Weaver's wall to split off multiple members of the team, but a lot of resources now committed.
They just used 2 ults on my Ornn.
The Ornn slowly but surely will
bro, where is his team? Where is everyone? They're either inting or they're just not there.
That was not the way that you want to try and walk into that.
What is Finn supposed to do this game?
Larson?
Nice charm. Good upfront damage. The entire team waiting though. The Unraveled Earth just creating so much space. Rogue don't have a good angle. Marcoon now backstepping. Comp just going to die here.
It's just like,
rampage.
This is disgusting.
This was very, very slow from the get-go.
Like, what is happening?
Rogue just have not been on the same page the entire time, and now Giant X, they're going to turn over towards the big purple worm. You already have the vision control that you need. You can even go for a pick if Rogue try and contest.
Did he just TP to a blue orb?
You're just going to go and farm it out elsewhere because they already know Giant X is going to kick their ass to the curb. Just have not been on the same page the entire time, and now Giant X, they're going to turn over towards the big purple worm. You already have.
Maybe a ward just expired or something?
Off angles for poor angles for stepping into parts.
You can't TP to a blue orb or a zombie orb ward, right? What the fuck?
Giant X had sloppy games last week.
You can't TP to zombie ward, can you? No shot.
Also, like, even the lane assignments for Rogue have been weird. Like, the fact that Finn was clearing top instead of Larson meant that Finn like kind of had to come in from a weird angle of attack to get into a position there.
No shot,
Whereas
you can
if you
TP
have
the zombie
Larson,
ward.
you can
Maybe a
actually
ward
have this
expired
four-man
out of
unit
fog.
as Rogue, contest vision, contest in towards the jungle, because Finn just tanks up into the CC that comes his direction. It's his job, but
What's the problem on
yeah, it's
Rogue?
just been very,
Well, I think the
very
problem on
bizarre.
Rogue is bot
Even
lane and
the,
jungle.
Like, hard steal for Finn, like,
I think their solo lanes aren't that bad.
The 1v1, but it means that you're so far behind when you could just easily move in towards like not Spirit Visage, but like a Force of Nature, a Kaenic Rooker, and this kind of things, because you're up against double AP and your solo laners.
I think Larson is worth keeping. I would just try a jungle bot change.
On Rogue side here.
I think Finn's
you have to
alright
understand
and
right
Larson's
now
alright.
with Patrick's build, Finn doesn't have armor. Neela gets, I think, like 4 or 5.
But their bot lane is like unacceptable.
You know what you're getting from Lord Dominic's on top of the
I don't know.
health bonus.
Maybe just blow the whole
Neela
thing
has
up and
probably
change everything.
50% armor pen right now at this point in the game. It's very powerful. The reason this champ can play as a melee champion in late game is because her kit is so disgustingly synergistic. And Finn is going to be feeling that in the fights to come. If he is left isolated with this Neela, he's not going to be able to do anything. GX now pushing in. I think Rogue are aware, but I don't know what the window of opportunity is. It's certainly you cannot let these inhibitors go down. A TP is coming in, but just to cover.
Ooh, no flash on Talia. Trust Jay and Giant X to throw this game. No shot, right? Never mind, they picked Zeri to Vi Talia. Rock on, I guess.
Down the rest of the team slowly but surely. The Nia starts to tear through. There is the ulti finally.
Give him the
double
penta.
for Patrick. Larson completely isolated
Give him the penta.
from the fight, and it is not with a bang, but with a whimper. The Rogue's hope will die.
Bro, this was the most disgusting
this
game ever.
This is a tragic game, beautifully played by Giant X. A quadra
Chat.
for Patrick. And
I'm
they'll
gonna
be
sit
happy
down
to
after
have
this.
the win, but this was no contest.
Rogue just never showed up. Giant X, slow.
I'm gonna have to sit down after that.
They find the picks, they find the team fights.
That was probably one of the worst games ever from a team.
There's just no contest at all from Rogue.
And again, credit to Giant X. They got the win.
We'll stand up for next game.
They executed
because
better.
my god, is Giant X like a rogue just fucking
today, but they know
awful.
every single game that lies in front of them is crucial. Vitality, as well as Team Heretics, staring them down. Two teams that have basically already locked playoffs. A tough road for them. With that win, getting them one step closer, tying them up with the other teams near the bottom of the standing until they play their games later today. Mad Lions, Koi, as well as Carmine Corp.
Yeah, really hoping that either.
Bro, I would
Square
fucking
Carmine
cry
Corp
if I
can
was on
pick
this
up a
rogue
win over
roster.
the rest of this weekend. Maybe they can just jump ahead of them, or they can force a tiebreaker with them. But player of the game, vote now at LEC on X. Peach, Jackie's, or Patrick.
Chat. Yo, YouTube frogs, I'm gonna have to end the YouTube stream. I know there's 4.5k people in the YouTube stream, but listen up, I'm already copyright striked. Well, not striked, but I'm copyright warninged. If I keep going, it's gonna turn into a fucking DMCA central. So I apologize, YouTube people, if you're watching on YouTube. I will try and fix it and try and come back with YouTube streams and dual stream as much as possible. But right now, like, I mean, I can prove it to you, but I'm already copyright warninged by that song I just told you. Fluid graphics Pringles, content owners. Yeah, I don't know if I can leak that. So yeah, YouTube frogs, big kiss. If you want to carry on watching the stream, YouTube frogs, I'll be on Twitch. I'll be live on Twitch. I'm on twitch.tv/Caedrel. But yeah, I'll see you guys later, YouTube frogs. Sorry about this. I'll try and come back one day. I just can't afford to get my my channel banned.